Eric, good morning. My early bird, how you doing today? How are we feeling today? It's a quick one today, Erica. Did you run this one back? Are you doing some M60 today? I understand that. The good old ghost soreness. uh, is it chillier back where you guys are too? It got to 80 here yesterday. Like 75, 80. And this morning it's a little chilly. But we had rain yesterday afternoon. Stefan, good morning. Stefan, how are we feeling today? Our question of the day basically every day. Ooh, nice. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, yeah. Willie, good morning. Willie, what'd you do for your 5 a.m. workout today? Fill us in. Just getting our tunes going. It's a quick one today. Erica, what are your thoughts on today's workout? Okay, we should be good on our music now. There we go. Oh no. Does it feel better today, Steph? Headaches are no fun. But I'm glad that you're recovered today. Today looks fun. Definitely. Some running and some strict press. Press will be interesting because I only have 35-pound dumbbells. Heck yes. So we get legs, lower body and upper body today. I love it. Do you have the full assortment of dumbbells, Erica? Oh, good, Steph. I'm back to normal. Do you get headaches often? Headaches are definitely no fun. I'm glad that you're feeling better, though. Erica, how many rounds did you get? You probably got 100. You run so fast. Oh, good, Stefan. Once in a blue moon. I wonder when the last blue moon was, Stefan. That'd be a good fun fact for Taco Tuesday. When was the last blue moon? When is the next blue moon? 7th round. Oh my gosh, Erica, you're so fast. My runs are definitely going to take me a little bit longer. So, and my heavy dumbbells. That's awesome. That's like the perfect stimulus for this workout. So, anyone watching, Erica got to the 200-meter run of the 7th round, which is amazing. She's a very fast runner, just so you know. 10/31/2020 was the last blue moon. Thank you, Stefan. Gary, happy moon day. I mean, Tuesday. I noticed that, Willie. I was wondering if it's just because strict press, 3550 is pretty heavy for strict press, but it is definitely because I'm not sure if it's like the M30 notes specify like have one 35-pound dumbbell, have one, what the exact minimal equipment suggestions are. Basically what you have. But you can do object strict press too. Nice, Erica. I like 200 into the 7th. Oh, Erica, that's what I mean. I strict press is going to be. Bear, come here, buddy. If you're trying to sniff, come here, bud. Come here, Annie. I'll let you sniff. We get a couple minutes to sniff while we warm up. Little Bear looked all defeated because she wanted to go sniff and her little rope didn't go that far. Here's to hoping she doesn't. Little Bear, come here, honey. Bear, come here. Little Bear. Little Bear, come here, buddy. Bear, come here. Little Bear. Little Bear, come here, buddy. Wow, she pulled the wool over my eyes. Goodness gracious. She looked like she wanted to sniff and then just ran down the hill of the neighbor's yard. So sorry, Little Bear, you lost privileges. Oh, goodness. That's awesome, Will. You'll crush that weight for sure. Oh, good accessory today. I did look those movements up. Those are new accessory movements for us. No more log tours, Gary. Thomas, good morning. Thomas, what are you doing for fitness today? All right, crew, as we're chatting, let's get into this warm-up today. We have our modified Hinshaw warm-up. When I say modified, it's just a shortened version. He has many, many versions. So we'll have our Hinshaw warm-up and then 2 rounds of 10 shoulder swimmers. That's a newer movement for us. 10 Scap Push-Ups, 10 fire hydrant hip circles. So hopefully you guys looked up the videos. Did you guys look up the videos for those? I will demo them, but some new warm-up movements for us too. Little Bear wanted to be free, but she didn't play her cards well. I took off the rope and she ran straight down the hill. Oh, Thomas, heck yes. What do you have planned for your team this afternoon? You'll have to fill me in. All right, gang, let's get into our warm-up here. That's so awesome. I love that your team is so consistent at getting together, too. Eilish, good morning. Thomas, Eilish, how are you guys feeling? Anders, welcome back. Oh my gosh, Anders, it's been so long. All right, guys, so we're going to start walking on our toes and our heels. Then we're going to do our toes pointed out, toes pointed in, some lunges, some high knees, and some butt kicks. That's our modified Hinshaw. And then we'll get into those shoulder swimmers, the Scap Push-Ups, and the fire hydrants and hip circles. Thank you, buddy. Yes, Erica, and only because I do not have anything lighter. I have 35 and I have 9 pounds. So I will probably get considerably less sets, but that's okay. That's why it's home fitness. You do the best you can. You work with what you have. Anyone that has gallon water jugs is going to be crushing it today with the object strict press. I love that. Anders, what is new? We have missed you. Worm push press, rowing, and muscle ups. Oh wow, Thomas. No mercy. That would be an awesome one. All right, gang. So we're going to start again, like I said, walking on our toes. We got this. Stephen Matrix vibes. Haha, Anders, so true. Anders, how are you? How's Burke doing? Fill us in. Nice. Eilish did this morning, got 5 rounds, treated it as a bit of every 2 minutes kind of thing, with 1:30 of high knees and 20s for the strict press. Eilish, I love that. Anyone out there wanting to mix it up a little bit, Eilish did interval style, and that I love that because that would kind of encourage you to run a little faster, stick with the 90 seconds of high knees, that's 90 seconds of high knees, Eilish, is no joke. That's awesome. So I love that. She kind of did every 2 minutes and did, like I said, 90 seconds for high knees and 20s for the strict press. Oh, Willie, you're very kind. We'll see how those go. Haley and I did this push press, strict press thing yesterday. That was really tough. So we'll see. Stefan, I'm pretty amazed that Anders got that reference. I get it after he said it. All right, guys. So let's start. Willie can get us started here. I'll start our wristwatch. We're gonna start walking on our toes. Little bear clearly likes my lotion. Yes, buddy. What? It's okay. You can relax, honey. You can just relax. You just relax. Whoop! There it is. Tuesday stuff. Meaning everyday stuff. See, I miss starting each day with a dance, really, on the weekend. It's just not the same. Anders does know your heart, Stefan. Oh, Anders, we don't want you to be stressed. Hopefully that this is some stress relief coming to hang out with us. We're here for you. If you need to vent, we are completely here. If you just need to do some fitness to feel better, we're also here. But we're here to listen too. My whoop this morning is not interested in participating. Well, that's okay. It happens. Right, Anders? That's totally relatable. More fitness, less work. The good news is doing some fitness will make you feel better regardless, even just a little. All right, guys. So back to walking on our heels. Sorry, little whoop distraction. And you guys, this is going to get your heart rate up really quick. So I would definitely suggest you start with maybe a couple sets of 20 to 30 seconds high knees, or start with a couple 30-second runs just to get nice and warm. Some ankle circles. Do a little hip halo if you have a hip halo. We did our toes out, our toes in. We're going to do some lunges. We'll lunge down, grabbing that opposite arm of whatever leg's forward and pull across, really trying to stretch that hip. You can do a little stretch both ways if you like. Hopefully finding about a 10-yard increment. I'm in the garage, so I have a much shorter distance, but you can go down and back. You can get creative with it. Then we'll do our lunge with our neutral spine twist. And again, guys, if you can, find some time or some space to do some dynamic warm-up. Like I said, a couple rounds of high knees or a couple strides if you're running outside, or strides on the runner. We're going to do some high knees now. So just driving those knees nice and high. Balls to your feet. Ooh, see, warming those ankles up already. Then we're going to do some butt kicks. So bring that heel to that glute. Trying to do that as fast as possible. Again, on the balls of my feet. And then once I start turning over those feet, I'll start moving forward. And again, gang, now you can throw in some ankle circles, some high knees, some leg swings, whatever is going to make you feel fabulous for the run. All right, well, we're turning the whoop on regardless of it being disconnected, alas. All right, gang. So now, hoping, like I said, you guys added a couple extra leg swings, any sort of banded warm up you want, maybe some strides, whatever's going to make you feel good for running and high knees. I promise. Instead of feeling better at 5 minutes of the workout, you're going to feel good to start. Fill up, whoop, there it isn't. Yeah, my whoop this morning is like, up, vacation. It really does, Anders. Just a little bit of sweating, a little bit of those happy chemicals, and you're just off to the races. Anders, unless you're named Gary and George. Ha 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 ha. Oh, this group. So much love for each other. I just love it. Oh, Gary, yes. Okay, I agree. I'll do it afterwards. She did do burpees last week. I was so proud. Okay, guys. So again, these shoulder swimmers, we have a couple new warm-up movements. When I watch shoulder swimmers, I'm like, this is meant to test my existence. So the biggest takeaway from shoulder swimmers, guys, is a lot of times, especially when we're doing stuff with our arms and our upper body, we forget to maintain the integrity here, and we'll end up arching to try to achieve the range of motion. But I want you guys to think about keeping that pelvis tucked and that core tight on this movement. So what a swimmer is essentially is your arm is overhead, then you're bringing those arms behind you. And again, it's just a reminder of how much you need to work on shoulder mobility, because you're supposed to bring your hands together behind your back much higher than where mine are. So I'm here coming down, trying to bring those hands behind my back, but I have limited shoulder mobility, so it's something I need to work on. But what this is wanting me to do is arch my back, like I just said. I'm trying not. You want to keep that spinal column nice and neutral, keep that pelvis tilted under, and just get as far as you can get on those. So I like our little swimmer activity, but mine goes to about there. You want to try to get those hands up as high as you can, and you'll feel that nice stretch in the front and back to your shoulders. My shoulders are super tight, so work in progress, gang. So you'll have 10 of those shoulder swimmers. And then you're going to go to the Scap Push-Ups, which is basically a no push-up. If you watch demos of these, a lot of times you're watching, you're going, what in the world are they doing? So if you have a band, feel free to do banded pull-aparts here. That's that lat scap activation. So what we're trying to do here is, if you think about, if I had a fork or a knife between my shoulder blades with my arms upstretched, I'm actually moving my scaps to squeeze that if I had something there. So the reason it doesn't really look like anything when you see someone in the push-up is it's hard to see that small movement. So you're thinking about squeezing your scaps, and you can do it like this, but essentially it's a no push-up. So it's initiating a push-up without bending your elbows. So I come into that plank position, and again, it doesn't look like much from this angle, but I'm in this position, squeezing those scaps. In this position, squeezing those scaps. So you see my shoulders, a little bit of shoulder movement, but really what I'm doing is I'm initiating by squeezing my scaps. You can also do banded pull-aparts, or even if you're just trying to understand what that feels like, it's almost like a shrug back. Think about shrugging your shoulders back and pinching something between your shoulder blades. Thomas, Yeti's video with the dumbbell the other day, it made me so happy. Oh my gosh, my heart was so happy. All right, gang. So now we have 10 fire hydrant hip circles. Another warm-up movement that's new to what we're doing. Sorry, my runner kind of in the way here, gang. But let's see here. I'm not sure how far. This thing can go to the ledge. So, guys, you'll come to that tabletop position, so that back's nice and flat. And essentially, guys, you're going to be doing a donkey kick up. I'm rotating a hip over, that knee over. So as if you had an object here, maybe a little teeny tiny parallel So your donkey kick back, rotating that knee and that hip over. So you'll have 10 of those on each side. It's a great hip warm-up. You can also do these standing, guys. It's just pretending like you're walking over a hurdle. So if that's a hard concept to grasp with the fire hydrant and how to rotate your hip the right way, secondary movement you could suffer that is just pretend like you're walking over a hurdle. So I bring that knee up and over. We do this a lot in track warm-ups. Gary, I'm sure you're familiar. Again, my range of motion was a little bit limited there because I'm walking between the runner and the weight rack. Right, Anders? It's good for the brain, I feel like, right? Said Gary. Danielle, good morning. Thomas, that was like my favorite video ever. That was so sweet. Just getting after it. It was so cute. Oh, he does need mayhem, kids. All right, gang. So let's go over this workout today. So for today, speaking of workout, I didn't catch if there was a backpack workout today. Where's Diana? Is Diana still doing yesterday's backpack workout? Oh, Balaka and Danny are hanging out today? Look at what M30 does. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. Anders, have you tried any of the new exercises? All right, crew. So for our workout today, we have for body weight and minimal 10-minute AMRAP. So as many rounds and reps as possible in 10 minutes, 200-meter run, 10 double object strict press for body weight, and for minimal 200-meter run, 10 double dumbbell strict press, 35 for the men, 20s for the women. Again, crew, the lightest weight I have is 35, so I may be doing less rounds, maybe more of a strength. Ooh, there is, Willie, what is it, backpack press for the backpack? Right, Danielle, I thought that was so sweet. Ooh, Erica said the same thing. She said she really liked it. What weights did you do, Danielle, and how many rounds did you get? Yay, Anders. Oh, that makes me so happy. Heck yes. Well, make sure you're nice and warm. Also, for the 200-meter run, you can also sub like Eilish did and do 90 seconds of high knees if you would like. Willie, have we been doing a minute for 200 meters for our high knees? I know we move it around sometimes based on our group. I feel like we usually do a minute. So a minute to 90 seconds high knees and object strict press. So, I mean, this is, we just used to talk about water bottles, guys. Where's your gallon of water bottle today? Your gallon. So your object strict press, you'd have 2 objects if you have something heavy around the house that you can lift overhead. So you'll just be extending those arms. Biggest thing in our strict press, guys, just what I talked about earlier. We don't want to arch that back and press out. We want to keep that tailbone tucked under and our core nice and tight and press overhead, locking out those arms. And if you have an object around your house, I'm trying to think, water bottles, what else? What else heavy do people have around the house? Inspire me, guys. What do you guys have heavy around the house? Little bear, come here, bud. No, that doesn't mean fault. My dog keeps doing laps around me. Everything. Okay, so 1 minute high knees for 200 Anders. Or Anders, you can exercise bike. And for our double dumbbell strict press, guys, 35 for the men, 20 for the women, or whatever you happen to have around your house. Again, the lightest I have is 35 or 6 pounds. So I will do, oh my goodness, my arms are already sore, gang. The 35s, but I might have to break those up. We'll see how that goes. So that'll be quite a bit slower. Anders is going to be cruising through that. Willie, you're going to cruise through that. It definitely feels heavy in that warm-up. Anders, make sure you get that heart rate nice and high with some high knees or that bike before getting started. Yes, Anders, a minute, I mean. Eilish did 90 seconds, so if you want to do interval style, she kind of went every 2 minutes. She did 90 seconds of high knees and then her 10 strict press, which probably didn't leave her much rest based on that, but I really like the interval style too. Right, Danielle, that's and my upper body's pretty sore, but that's okay. We're going to do the work with what we have. That's the beauty of M30. Oh, yes. Also, that was one of the subs as well, was Pike Push-Ups, guys. I love that too. So if you don't have objects and you want to do a Pike Push-Up, thank you, Anders, for that. Appreciate that reminder. That's also in the notes as an option. So it's basically, you can kind of see through the runner. You'll be coming into that downward dog position, so those hips nice and high. And the more you walk your toes up, the more similar to a handstand push-up it is. And then you're just going to be bringing that head down to the ground. I know in the demo video, the person doing it, they kind of let their elbows flail out like this. But I would encourage you guys, it's more similar to a handstand push-up and working on your push-up form, to tuck those elbows back and create that tripod. So I have my hand right and left, and then my head will be the top of the triangle or the tripod. And I'll be bringing those elbows back, so I'll be using more lat, tapping that head on the ground and extending those elbows out. The closer you walk your feet in, the more challenging that will become. That's a great sub. Those are really challenging. I don't know. It could just be the fact that my upper body is so sore today, but that felt challenging, Anders. High knees and Pike push-ups, that's going to be one heck of a workout. You're going to have to let us know how many rounds you get. Danielle. Okay, so Danielle got 4 rounds plus 12. That's awesome, Danielle. I feel like I'll probably be in that range. And Erica got 200-meter run into the 6th round. So both of those ladies are very, very fit. Fridge, microwave. What are we talking about here, Stefan? All right, gang. Anders, are we ready? Anders, I'm so happy you're working out along with today. I'm so excited. Any questions, gang? And like I said, for reference, I would imagine that you'll be moving through those object rows faster than I'll be getting through them. And on your strict press, don't go to full failure. When they start to feel heavy, it's similar to a handstand push-up. You want to drop that real quick, take a quick breath, and keep moving. Okay, Anders is ready. Anders, those Pike push-ups are going to be really good. Those were fun. Oh, yeah, heck yes, Danielle. I forgot you got a runner. Yes, there's certainly a learning curve there. And also, it's the kind of thing, Danielle, that at least I found the first couple times using it, when you're trying to accelerate and you're running closer to the front, it kind of gets a little fast too quickly. So it's learning how to just slightly lean forward a little bit to get that runner working, or even start pulling a little bit more with your hamstring, just to get it to turn over a little bit, to settle into the speed. The first couple times I did it, and even now and then, sometimes you're tired, you just start trying to move it faster and it gets going really fast, and you have that little slingshot effect. So it's just little subtle changes will help it speed up too. Strict press. No. All right, Anders, I know you're ready, and you keep me on point. So let's do this, gang. 200-meter run, or 1 minute of high knees and 10 double dumbbell strict press. I do have my old school assault runner monitor, so I'll probably be running for between 1 minute and 90 seconds, and I'm just going to try to be smart on these push press. All right, Anders, we got this. All right, crew. Happy Taco Tuesday. We're starting this 10 minutes in 3, 2, 1. Great job, guys. Nice job, Anders. 30 seconds in on those high knees. Nice job, guys. 1 minute on your high knees, Anders. Great job, gang. Woo, we got this, crew. I know you're crushing those pike push-ups, Anders. Nice and tight on your presses, guys. And 10. Great work, Anders. Remember to keep that core nice and tight if you're doing strict press. Great work, Anders. Crushing it, crew. Nice job, Danny. You got this pike push-ups, Anders. Great job, girl. Starting round 2 of the presses. Great job, guys. Nice work, Anders. Keep it up, gang. In the round of 3, gang. Good job, Anders. 5 minutes in. Just under 5 to go now. Great work, crew. Nice, guys. You got it, gang. Woo! Almost there, guys. Nice work, Anders. Seven minutes and Anders, free to go. Nice work, gang. Nice, guys. Just under 2 minutes to go. We got this, crew. Nice work, Anders. Minute 15 to go. You got this, Anders. Final push. Last minute. Seconds, Anders. Five, 3, 2, 1. Woo. 200 on the dot. Fast running to the finish, gang. Nice work, crew. Nice job, Anders. Well done. That was awesome. Thanks for doing that along with. Nice job, crew. Willie boulder shoulders, right? I was just trying to keep them nice and controlled. Anders, 6 rounds. Heck yes. Nice work. Those pike push-ups must have been rough too. What people tend to forget too is when you're doing something high heart rate like those high knees or running and then being inverted, that's really challenging. So you crushed that, Anders. All the high fives. Thanks, Erica. Erica, Danielle, thank you for that scout report. That was really helpful. Right, Anders? I'm glad that you reminded me about those, because demoing those, I could feel that too. And the cool thing about them is they are truly part of a handstand push-up progression. So the closer you walk your feet in, the closer to a handstand push-up that is trying to stack those shoulders over those wrists as best you can, and those hips eventually stacking over your shoulders. So the next progression after the pike push-up would be the push-up on the box. And super important there, guys, is that making that triangle and that tripod and working on that strong position and keeping it consistent as you develop through that movement from that pike push-up to that box push-up to that handstand push-up on the wall. We want to keep that movement consistent, so you're strengthening the right muscles along the way to be successful when you get to that handstand push-up. Anders, so proud. That's awesome. Thanks, Erica. Oh, yay. Does it count as one rep? I think so. That was a fun push to the end, too. Anders, I'm so happy that you're back. Hopefully you will feel better now today. A little less stress with just a little workout fun mixed in there. Run it back? Heck yes. Little bear's like, oh, there's a car over there. Oh, there's a termite car next door. Uh-oh. Oh, perfect, Erica. That's what I thought it would be. Is it? Oh, I'm not sure. The jury's out. I definitely put that sugar watch so Kelsey can respond. All right, guys. And for accessory today, again, some newer movements. 15 single dumbbell skull crusher, 20 crush grip deadlift floor press. Deadlift, crush grip, dumbbell floor press. I know there's 2 videos in Sugar Watt of those, but your skull crusher, basically you're going to be holding your dumbbell like this, but you'll be lying on the floor with your arms extended like this. So if I'm lying on my back, I'm going to be bringing that dumbbell back towards my skull. Be careful, gang. So you have that skull crusher, and same idea, that crush grip dumbbell floor press. You'll have that dumbbell, like if this is me lying on the ground, and I'm going to bring that dumbbell down to the floor, to my chest, and press up. So 2 new accessory for us today. Glad my water bottle serves as a light dumbbell today. Perfect. Anders, yay! I was just so happy that you could join us today, and it's so fun having someone work out along with, as we're super thankful for Erica and Danielle's scout reports and having the crew here to support and make us laugh the entire time. We have the best tribe. Best Taco Tuesday tribe ever. And everyday tribe. Erica, yes. Definitely choose an acceptable dumbbell weight. We do not want anyone crushing themselves. Be smart. I trust you, tribe. All right, gang. Well, super proud of you guys today. Anders, so thankful that you joined in this workout. That was so much fun. Stefan, thanks for coming by. Eilish, you too. Erica, Danielle for the reporting. Willie, keeping us going always. Anders, proud of you for getting it done today. And we're thinking about you. If you're stressed, come hang with us. If there's time to squeeze it in, even if it's for 5 minutes, we'll do our best to cheer you up and help you manage the stress. And hopefully this workout helped with that too. I feel better already. Gary, also, if you're still there, and Philip, we're thankful that you came by too. Always. Keith, thanks for joining. Keith in the background. Heck yes. All right, crew. Well, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow.